So I infiltrated the T, and it turns out it's a very anti-circumcision community. My name is Blue. I'm a men's rights activist. I did infiltrate the T app. I was banned today after coming clean, and I have to say I was very pleasantly surprised. First of all, I wanted to see if I was on there, which I was not. So I'm kind of disappointed. And secondly, I wanted to see just how bad it was. I've heard stories of men being falsely accused, men being set up, and just in general that it's a very toxic, vile, sexist, misogynistic, and hateful place. And I can honestly say it's not. I mean, there are some not so great posts, but for the most part, I was very pleasantly surprised. And I was very pleasantly surprised by the responses I got regarding circumcision. I made a profile, obviously, as myself, saying I met this guy at a coffee bar. He's a men's rights activist and he's an intactivist. And I made a poll saying, do you think circumcision reduces a man's pleasure? Is it harmful, etc.? I don't remember the exact wording, but that was the gist. And I'll be honest, I was getting ready to be very angry at the answers, but 71% said yes, it is harmful. And the comments were saying things like it's mutilation, it's a violation of consent, it makes sex worse for both partners, it removes a lot of nerve endings. Not every comment, of course. There were some ugly comments for sure, but overwhelmingly 71% were against circumcision. And most of the comments and the comments that were getting likes or hearts were the ones that said circumcision is harmful, that it removes nerves, etc. Now, they didn't love the men's rights part, but it wasn't as the reaction wasn't as hostile as I thought. The most common answer was like, well, what kind of men's rights activist? Is he more like an Andrew Tate, or is he more like a divorced dads? And by the way, Andrew Tate is not an MRA, and we hate him, and he would probably hate us too. And yeah, there were some very, very anti-MRA sentiment posts for sure. There were some people who were saying, women who were saying you stay far away and they're crazy. But overwhelmingly, no. Overwhelmingly, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. So that made me happy, actually. Especially the circumcision poll. I was very, very pleasantly surprised to see that 71%. So yeah. Overall, fellas, I can tell you it's probably not as interesting or as spicy as you think. I don't like the invasion of privacy part. It is creepy to post a stranger's picture on the internet, but I understand the instinct to do so. And obviously, again, if it's a man who's like a predator putting pills in women's drinks, obviously he deserves to be exposed. I will say a couple things to the ladies.